welcome to another episode of Disqualified. I am your NXT Predictions Champion, Trevin, joined as always by our main roster predictions champion, Caleb.
Hola.
And our editor-in-chief, Gordon, is behind the camera, playing cameraman as Zach is out of town.
Yes. You know, a rare trio.
Yeah. And it almost tripped me up in the intro. You play back the audio, you can almost hear me say the Z sound because of force of habit.
Yes. But, you know, speaking of the first thing that is on this show, we had to, not us personally,
No.
but there was what happened. Today has been a fucking day already, man. Today has been a day already, but we are here to talk about Friday Night SmackDown.
We might have to bleep that for restriction reasons, because I don't know if we've hit the 2-minute mark yet.
Fuck it. But yeah, so we're here to talk about SmackDown. SmackDown kicks off with a literal car crash.
Yeah. You know how we describe matches at car crashes you couldn't look away from? Well, we opened the show with an actual factual car crash the place could not look away from.
Yeah, Tonga Loa's cut above the eye.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the only injury that I've seen from that accident.
Yeah, everyone else is fine, but police are on the scene. Same with your GM for the day, Adam Pearce, filling in for Nick Aldis, being like, all right, guys. And then Cody Rhodes walks up being like, hey, you guys good? And they're like, yeah, we're figuring it out. And he's like, cool, bye.
Bye. Yeah, we will see Cody Rhodes at the end of the show. The segment that ends the show was, I believe, originally supposed to open the show.
Possibly. But instead, we open the show with some women's tag team news.
Yeah, so made official for SummerSlam for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. It is the team of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss taking on the Women's Tag Team Champions, the Judgment Day, represented by Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, and I like this match. I do not know who comes out on top. Because they're clearly teasing that Flair and Bliss are probably going to be champions. But as we have mentioned on this podcast before, it also feels like the plan is Rhea and Liv getting back together after Liv recovers.
Here's the thing. Liv got injured how many weeks ago?
I think it's like 3 weeks.
Okay.
Or it might have been a month by now.
She's going to be out for like 6 to 9.
We got time.
Or like 6, I believe.
Yeah.
So like she's going to be out a while. Like,
yeah.
We
got time.
We got time. I think the Judgment Day holds on to them still. But first, for the next 2 weeks, this week included, we are going to get one-on-one action from the 4 women in this match. And this week, we start off with Charlotte Flair and Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah. And I didn't hate this match.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Some interruptions and distractions from both ringside teammates. Mm-hmm. And that just added to the match. Like, Flair is playing... Like, people commented this online. The team of Flair and Alexa Bliss are big sis, little sis energy so hard. And Alexa Bliss coming out with pom-poms and, like, Nia cheerleader getup is like, yeah, no, they right. It's like...
Well, I mean, Charlotte did say that Alexa couldn't be a cheerleader, even though that was her first gimmick. So,
yeah. It's like, yeah, no, the energy is actually real fun to watch. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this is making... Like, people are also commenting this is making Charlotte Flair fun to watch again. A little bit to some people.
2 title matches.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
2 title matches.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, though, heading to the end of the match, Flair wins.
Yep.
Not by submission though. It is by pinfall after, of course, some shenaniganery from both sides, as I mentioned. And then the cops are scouting the arena. We cut to, and they approach Pierce, being like, "We're looking for one Jacob Fatu." And Adam Pierce is like, "Jacob Fatu? Why?"
So he brings them over. He's like, Jacob. These police officers want to talk to you.
Yep.
He said, "I'm going with your punk ass officer."
He's like, someone commented on like highlight reel of this clip. It's like, Jacob came to WWE to escape the cops. Now he's got to deal with them again.
But yeah, so Jacob gets brought in for questioning.
Yep, as he is named the prime suspect in who caused the car crash.
Yep, and now we move on to Aleister Black attacking one Damian Priest.
Yep, Damian Priest was in a match against Carmelo. Speaking of which, Carmelo's back on our screens. We were discussing this on a little car ride we were having of like, Carmelo has not been on our screens for a little bit, and neither has The Miz. The Miz still ain't on our screens, but at least Carmelo is.
Melo don't miss.
And technically, while it's still a loss on his record as it's a DQ, he didn't miss. Like, they were going 50-50 decently during the match.
That man hit a Eddie Guerrero frog splash. Fuck out of here. He don't miss.
No. But yeah, Black in a full all black 3-piece suit come out here and beat the snot out of Damian.
He hit, I think, the most devastating black mass I have seen.
Yeah, no. And
that foot made contact.
Yeah, and then he makes contact with Carmelo, being like, "You want to reignite this beef?" And Carmelo was like, "Nope."
Say yes. Don't run from the smoke. I know it's not your gimmick, but don't run from it. We need the 7-match series.
Carmelo was out of there so quick. He's like, "Nah, not today."
Yes, and speaking of people who want smoke, they are just the beginning of a faction certain plans.
Yep.
That faction is the Wyatt Six.
Yep, the Wyatts give a little VHS graphic vignette where everyone gets a turn to talk, actually, for the first time in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, they say that the Profits are just the beginning of them exposing the tag division's true colors. And they say, whoever you decide to feed us next, they'll see the light too.
I can't believe I'm saying this because I don't think they're going to do it yet. Mainly because they're still a decent tag team hand to have. I think we might see DIY split.
Yeah.
If they get thrown to the Wyatts.
Yeah.
I could just feel it happening.
Yeah. But next up, the Solo and the MFTs come out to address the car crash and basically berate Jacob and all the fans who like him.
Bro, Solo so entertaining.
Yes.
I can't. I can't believe there was a point where I hated him.
Yeah.
Like, granted, his in-ring work isn't the best.
No.
Out of the bloodline, he's not the worst, but he's not the best.
He's being allowed to be himself.
He's being funny, though.
And he's good. He's just gotten better on the mic.
Yeah, like...
They're allowing him to finally be himself.
This man said, "Officer, he's right there. Get that man."
Yes, but in the middle of... Around the end of their promo, we cut to the entrance ramp where Jimmy posted bail.
Yeah, so Jimmy is... we cut to the Titantron, and we see the video of the squad car pulling in, taking Jacob Fatu out. Adam Pearce is there with Jimmy Uso, and Jimmy goes, "There we go, bro." And then the cop says, which I pointed out, I was like, they would tell him this before they before they put him in the car.
Yeah, they're
But
like,
it's like, you are free to go. You're cleared of all
yep,
suspicion.
we reviewed the footage.
Go handle your business.
And they're like, did a cop just tell a man to assault another man?
Yes. Yes, he did.
And go to assault a man, Jacob did, as he makes his way to the ring and cleans house.
Oh, bro. So, at first I'm like, okay, is Jimmy coming out next? I was like, is Jimmy's music going to hit? Jimmy somehow ran around the building to get to the
But when I
back
say
entranceway?
Jacob cleans house, I mean the only people he struggled taking out were Solo, because he was running for his dear life, and Talatonga, who is the only man with aura besides Solo in that group.
Now, before we get to the ending, I must comment on Solo saying, he's here? He's here? And then he's like, started to put the mic down and just step away slowly. I was like, bro, he is playing this character so well.
Yeah. But as I mentioned, the only people with aura in this new group,
Yeah, are Tala and Solo. And,
yeah,
you know,
and they're doing decent work.
at some point, Jimmy throws in the chair.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh. I was like, Jacob's going to use that. And so Jacob does go to use it. He goes to do the hip thrust into the corner.
Yep.
With the chair wrapped around Solo's neck. Tala saves Solo right at the last second.
Yep. And yeah, Solo's making a break for it, and Jacob decides to take the chair to the two with no aura.
Oh, yeah, JC and Tonga. Hey, look. Tongaloa has aura. The only aura-less motherfucker in that group is JC Mateo. Dude, Tongaloa has the aura of the holy meme.
Yeah. He has the meme aura, not the intimidation aura.
Like, and here's the thing. Everyone that has been in Solo's bloodline, whenever they do those background segments, those backstage segments, they all look like they belong there. Except for JC.
Yeah.
He's new. Cut him some slack.
Tala's new and he fits right in.
Yes.
Well, that's because he's tall. It's in the name.
I think they should have just kept his old name.
Why do you think they
Hikuleo.
call him Talatonga?
But also, I just had this pointed out. They have that New Japan Pro Wrestling mid-card from a couple of years ago as a whole fucking faction of jobbers for Solo.
Yeah,
So,
but-
hey, man.
But
do
yeah.
what you gotta do, I guess.
But yeah, after getting his anger out using a chair on those two,
Here comes Adam Pierce. He goes,
Yep.
Solo.
Why you running?
He said, look, framing an innocent man for this, you know? Come here, boys.
Well, first he's like, listen, you try to lock Jacob up, so you're going to get your wish. As at SummerSlam, for your U.S. title, it will be you and Jacob Fatu in a steel cage.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Solo, you're getting your wish, but you're going in there with him. And then he's like, speaking of locked up, hey, boys!
And the officers from earlier come out, and Solo goes, yes, him, arrest that man.
And the head cop looks at where Solo's pointing, grabs his pointing arm, puts it behind Solo's back.
No. He did this so slick. You are doing it injustice. He looks, walks forward, grabs him, and then cuffs him. Yeah, no, Solo gets arrested, taken out for,
Assumably till the SummerSlam match.
it's for false report.
Yeah.
False report and framing.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the thing. This is not the first crime we will see on this episode of SmackDown.
Nope.
We still have the main event to get to, or the main event segment.
Yes.
But before we get into the main event segment, we have to get to the main event match. And before we get to the main event match, we have to get to this one very, very short and weird match. This is the time of the year where you can tell they're seeing which people are going to get pops on which brand. Because Chelsea fought on Raw, Stephanie is now fighting on SmackDown tonight. Stephanie takes on Alba Fire.
Yeah. And the answer to your question, Caleb, is Stephanie's going to get pops no matter what brand.
Oh, yeah, but they're definitely seeing, okay, if we move them here, are they going to get the certain reactions that they're getting over here? They're going to translate because the draft is coming up after SummerSlam.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
They need to freshen up these brands so much.
And this match, as Caleb mentioned, short and sweet, but not the worst match. It was pretty good.
If I'm looking at just the 3 matches on this card, or 4, it's the worst because it was so short.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much just a squash match.
Yeah.
Because they're doing Alba Fire a disservice by making her a jobber. Because she can actually go. But Stephanie hits everything, Devil's Kiss, without anyone, like, getting out of it. Like, she doesn't have to go for a second try like she usually does at this point.
Nope.
Hits it right away, and then right after that, SVB, 1, 2, 3. And now, our main event of the evening. It is a fatal 4-way tag team #1 contendership match. Now, Trevin, who are these participants?
So in that corner, you have DIY. In that corner, you have Motor City Machine Guns. In that corner, you have Ray Phoenix and Andrade. And in that corner, I believe it was
Fraxium.
Fraxium, yeah.
Bring Tornado Tags back. Make these kind of matches elimination. Other than that, match cooked.
Yeah.
Match cooked. Ray Phoenix was wearing a outfit for sure. It was an attire of all time.
Yeah, I was like, is he doing his cosplay of Penta's White Ranger cosplay?
I have no idea. I could not tell you what it was. The colors looked great, but the top looked like it didn't fit right.
No, yeah.
But, you know?
And I think this is also the first time since he's come to WWE I have seen Phoenix wrestle in a shirt.
Yeah, it is. And
it threw me off.
Yeah, it definitely threw me off. But yeah, so we get on with this match and everyone's hitting their spots. DIY has a miscommunication. Johnny kicks Ciampa right in the face, which leads to the message, right?
Set up for the message.
Mm-hmm. Set up for the message.
Yes, but Candice, who's on ringside, and the other team's trying to make sure their #1 contenders get involved, but the team clears them out. Andrade hits his classic out of nowhere elbow, which I'm like, I don't know how you could translate that move into the video game, but I want to use it.
Trevin.
It's in the game.
That's my signature.
Oh, yeah.
I hit you with it constantly.
Oh, yeah.
You should know it's in the game.
It's just not as clean as when Andrade does it.
Well, because when Andrade does it, Andrade probably has his own version. Yeah. But when he does it, he,
revs it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also usually someone's coming off of a rope rebound. For me,
yeah.
I'm running into you and doing it.
Yeah. But I mean,
he also does it at that point, at sometimes too. But
yeah, it's just there's something about Andrade hitting it that's like it is so clean.
Oh yeah, because you're never gonna get. Because here's the thing, they don't get the wrestlers to do the mocap for their moves.
No, yeah.
Because why risk somehow getting injured?
Yeah.
In the most innocuous way.
Yeah, but it's also like he's gonna hit it during the match, you also just never see it coming.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
It's like the Black Mass. You don't...
Yeah, it's like...
Unless Alistair explicitly sets it up, you don't know that it's coming.
Yes.
Also, there's another thing I forgot to mention in the Carmelo match. Motherfucker went for the Sweet Chin music.
Yeah.
Go. Back to this match.
Yeah. Andrade eventually does hit the message for the 1, 2, 3, and your number one contenders are kind of surprisingly, kind of not. Rey Fenix and Andrade.
This is just the beginning. We're going to tear apart every team that we come across. Send us the newest team on the SmackDown roster. Hey, makes sense, I guess. Next, we get our main event segment of the evening, and Cody is walking to the backstage area in a nice three-piece suit with a contract and with the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. He takes them off, though.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? The glasses actually work for you.
Yeah. But Cody signs the contract, and Cena comes out with a look of regret and disappointment.
Look, I want to do this. You are promised your rematch, but I can't. I'm filming a movie. They don't want me getting hurt. I'm burnt out emotionally. I'm not there. It's like, I can't. We could do it at Paris. We could do it in Perth. It's just some other time down the road. I can't do it right now. And he's like, look, I'm trying to be the good guy. I'm trying to give you something. I'm trying to be reasonable here.
I'm trying to, for once in this run, give the fans something.
And he's like, but I can't do it now. And I'm sorry, but like, he's like, this SummerSlam match is just no go. And he leaves. He goes to walk out. Cena pulled out of a SummerSlam match.
Cody's like, nah!
Yeah, he said, fuck you talking about.
Yep. And Cody, because in the promo leading up to Cena coming out, he says that I'm done hesitating. Because the one time I hesitated, it costed me everything.
I feel like I've heard him say this before.
Yeah. But Cena goes for the title shot. Cody counters, gets the title in his hand, and he proves he's done hesitating with a bop!
Yeah, and then he does the most extra bullshit I have ever seen someone do in a wrestling ring. So remember, this man is in a three-piece suit. Three-piece suit. He puts Cena onto the table. He grabs the contract, and I'm like, the way that the table is set up, the way that Cena is laying on the table, he is going to do a splash. This man climbs to the top rope in a three-piece suit with contract in hand and goes, ha!
This contract.
Yep.
Eat it.
Hits the splash while Cena is out.
And then the second major crime of the episode is committed.
Contract fraud!
Cody Rhodes forges Cena's signature with his own hand.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, it's official. And by the way, it's also a street fight. And that's the show.
Can someone call Luca Crucifino?
Is this legit? Is this legally binding?
Can we get Legal Eagle on the case? We need someone who knows contract law.
Because people commented like, Rhea technically, in a way, signed herself into a WrestleMania match. We don't know with WWE lingo if this is legal.
WWE lingo is so fast and loose for law. They say, if your name is signed on the match contract, you're in the match, I guess. But yes, that is it for this episode of SmackDown. It was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I think they're finally starting to pick up the pace of a 2-hour.
They're getting back in the groove. Third time's the charm.
Yes, third time is the charm, but this is it for this episode of Disqualified. I am your main roster predictions champion, Caleb. That is your NXT predictions champion, Trevin. And behind the camera is our editor-in-chief, Gordon. And we will see you next time. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. Thank you for your time, and peace.
Bye!